Jeremy from Financial Education is a fraudster. He's a scammer. He's an idiot. He's a moron. Add him to my list of 5 people, now make it 6, of all these YouTube effing idiots who suck at investing. If you like his stuff still today, please turn off my video. I don't even want to be associated with you in any way, shape, or form, even if it means YouTube will actually pay me to have you watch my video. That is how much I hate Jeremy and all these scamsters and you. Let me give an example. We posted a video a year and a half ago about Tattooed Chef. And he went on blast with us and said, these guys don't get it. I do my thorough research before I look at any numbers. It is currently at 6. That effing moron had the audacity to sit there and believe you have to know a company inside and out before you ever look at their financials. How's it looking for you now there, Jeremy? How about Voyager? Voyager Digital is down 99% since he said to buy it. 99 effing percent. For those of you idiots out there who don't know what that means, how long does it take to recover from a 99% loss?
Today, I share with you my next 5X stock that I literally just started buying. And this stock could actually end up being way more than a 5X. I just feel like a 5X is what I'm looking for in this stock. Let me show you how many shares I own so far of the stock, okay? As of right now, I own 5,000 shares of this stock. So that's $93,000 worth right now. Cost base of $17.16 right now, okay? Now, if it were to go down a bunch short term, let me be very clear, I'll buy another 5,000 shares of this stock, okay? Let's talk about the bear case for this company. You know, it can't just be about the reward potential. We have to talk about the risks. There are 4 main risks for this investment of mine here, okay? The first one is, what if a massive crypto crash happened? Where we're talking, you know, Bitcoin falls from, you know, it's been trading at $50,000 to $60,000 per Bitcoin recently, right? What if Bitcoin was to fall to 20,000, 10,000 or something like that and stay down there for a while? That would obviously probably hurt, you know, crypto in the short term, but I will say, if that were to happen, you know, it's hard for me to even believe that would happen now, because there's so much buying interest in Bitcoin. And I'm not just talking about from retail investors. I'm talking about from funds now. I'm talking about from companies. I mean, we've seen some of the biggest of the big companies just start to buy a little bit of crypto recently, right? Never mind if crypto was to go down to, like, say 10,000, and I'm not talking about crypto, I'm talking about Bitcoin was to fall to 10,000, 20,000. It's hard for me to imagine that, right? And so it's possible. What if the whole Bitcoin market and the whole crypto market in general crashed? Okay, that's a bear case for this company. Obviously, that would potentially hurt the company in the short term. So I would say there's about a 10% chance that this stock drops 50% or more over the next 3 years, okay? About a 10% chance. There's about a 20% chance that the stock would still be somewhere around where it's trading at today in 3 years from now. I think there's a 70% chance this stock 5Xs or more over the next 3 years, okay? And keep in mind, somebody I respect a lot believes this stock is going to 3X to 5X this year. And I'm talking from here.
On March 15th, 2021, Jeremy came out and said that he would buy Voyager Digital. It was a 5X stock. It is 27 cents today. How is that a 5X stock, you moron?
You know, I managed to not call this guy all the names he calls other YouTubers, but
God, what did it have back then that made you so interested? Because of crypto? Give me a break. And for a second there, he actually looks smart. He shows a screenshot. Here's a screenshot of his purchase of Voyager Digital, and it went up a little bit. He bought 5,000 shares, and it was up a little bit at $17 and some cents per share, and he looked like a genius. And I think it says margin on there, like he bought it on margin. Guys, it is going to get ugly. He has no process. It's amazing to me that he has his business, but he doesn't look at stocks as a business. If you don't look at stocks as a business, you have a problem. You should not be investing in stocks then, because that is what you're buying. You're buying a business. Will I have losses? Absolutely, I will have losses. But my losses are going to be based on a process, and I will buy more. When Jeremy and these other morons lose their money and advise you to lose your money, those losses are based on nothing more than hope and prayer. And so when it falls in half or 99% like Voyager Digital did today, Voyager declared bankruptcy this morning. When those things happen, you have to flee as fast as you can. When you have no process to buy, you have no process to sell. When my stocks go down, I reassess And if my thesis is still the same, I buy more. You know who else does that? Warren Buffett, Howard Marks, Charlie Munger, and Seth Klarman, and all the great value investors of our time. Those are investors. These idiots on YouTube who get a camera in front of them and all of a sudden try to push all this BS on you, it gets worse. Our host, Seth, last year decided to call up and see what Jeremy Financial was all about. He called up and scheduled a meeting with those salespeople. In the meeting, we have the phone calls recorded because he said that he wanted to record the phone calls and the guy agreed to it. He said, Jeremy's guy said that Jeremy's gotten 100, 150% returns and 15 to 20% is pretty good, but Jeremy expects to get 30 to 40% returns over the next decade. How do you make 30 or 40% returns when your stocks are down 75 and 99%? Your biggest pump and dump stocks. We take this stuff seriously. We work with lawyers to make sure we're doing the right things to provide the right information to people out there. We're trying to teach a process for all you people out there who criticize us for being FUD investors. Guess what's happening now? Are my stocks down? Yes, they are down. Are they down like the market or like these other hype things? Not even close. And guess what I'm doing as my stocks go down? I am buying more. What are those idiots doing? They're trying to create all this fuss around it. Like, oh, I didn't see Ukraine getting invaded by Russia. Guess what? I didn't see it either. But you know what? I factored it in. Something will occur someday that will affect stocks in a way that I have no idea how that's going to happen. That's why I buy good companies. That when that does happen, I buy more of the company. When you follow these idiot hypesters out there, Jeremy, you are a fraudster. You deserve to be in jail, you sack of shit.
I managed to not call this guy all the names he calls other YouTubers, but
you're an absolute sack of crap. I really, really hope. And by the way, mark my words. It is currently July 6th, 2022. Happy birthday, President George W. Bush. It is July 6th, 2022. Within 3 to 4 years, he will not even be talking about stocks if he still has a YouTube channel. There'll be something else. He's going, oh, stocks are stupid. Don't buy stocks. He'll delete all his stupid videos, pumping all of his stocks if these companies are even around them. Voyager did it. You might sit there and say, well, Paul, you're just picking on one. Go look at all of his picks. I encourage you, look at all of his picks because Tesla, that one's next. Tesla will be one of the last ones to fall, but it will fall as well. Why? Because over the long run, a company's value is going to be based on the fundamentals. And even if the fundamentals are good, if you overpay, you will lose. You should go out there and learn how to invest. I don't care how you do it. Learn it. Have a process. My process is based on value. And guess what? Here's the sign of the times. When the idiots on YouTube are out there making lots of money, that's how you know markets are overpriced. When they look at value investors like me who buy based on fundamentals and I'm considered the dinosaur on the street, that's how you know things are bad out there. So you might sit there and say, well, Paul, being early is the same as being wrong. Fine by me. But I encourage anybody out there, take me on a challenge. I've done this so many times on LinkedIn and everything. I challenge anybody to the head-to-head competition over 10 years. And no one has effing taken me up on it. Why? Because they're all effing losers. Jeremy is one of them. Stock Mo, Tom Nash, all these effing chicken genius, all these effing morons.
You know, I managed to not call this guy all the names he calls other YouTubers, but
they are going to end up losing lots of money and your money along the way. Go look at what I said about Cathie Wood back in February 2021 when that idiot Jim Cramer was saying she was a genius. Look at that idiot Jim Cramer now. What's he saying now? Bitcoin, there's nothing behind it. It could go even further than it is now. When just a year ago, he was saying how it's the future and everything is awesome and it's going to the moon. I don't get it. I don't get why people still listen to this BS. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Please turn off I don't want you to watch my channel ever again. You will have to suffer bad losses. But if what I say in my other videos makes sense, the one thing you can criticize me for is, geez, Paul, you say the same thing over and over. I know. I say the same things over and over. You know who else does? Warren Buffett, Howard Marks, Charlie Munger, and all the greats. That's how I know we're right. We are consistent. Do we all agree on every single nuance? Absolutely not. I will believe in companies that other people will not, other value investors will not believe in. But I've never, ever, ever, ever told a value investor, what the hell are you thinking? I just go, oh, see, I just don't believe that's correct. That's it. We move on. We're still like-minded people. But these idiots out there on YouTube who just put a camera in front of the face and call themselves a stock market genius because they have a few years of riding the hype. Guys, you haven't seen anything yet. 30% drop in the NASDAQ, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. People have to lose their asses, and it will happen. Or you can learn. Learn a process. Watch our videos. If what I'm saying makes sense to you, and you want to learn more about how numbers actually matter, but more importantly, how the emotional aspect, it's so funny. I'm this irate, and yet when it comes to investing, I'm like this. I don't know how it's possible. Mo, do you know how this is possible? I have no idea. I'm literally so highly emotional about things, but when I see stocks go down, I get excited. I get excited when stocks go down. So anyways, if you don't like this video, I apologize. If you love this video, please like and subscribe. I'm equally as crazy in other videos as well. So everybody's laughing now because I'm all of a sudden taking a sentimental heart. Guys, I just know what this means. I've studied decades and decades of value investing and decades of bubbles. This is an absolute bubble. And I think Bitcoin and all these hypesters will be the epitome of the bubble. We'll be saying 5 years from now, can you imagine we believe some guy on the internet with a camera who had a ponytail and said, this guy's a genius because he bought this one stock at the right time? Can you believe that? And everybody will say that was so obvious it was a bubble. We had a digital currency that had nothing behind it and went to zero. That was so obvious it was a bubble. Really? Unfortunately, to the people it's obvious to, they're the ones profiting on everything when it falls. You know who's going to lose out? The average person who listened on YouTube, these idiots. I talk about the same boring things over and over. Cash flow multiples, earnings multiples, fundamentals of the business, what's the business look like in the future, etc. These guys have nothing. Voyager Digital, nice job, 99% loss. You should be really proud of yourself. Actually, I think it's 99.9% loss. I apologize. I think it's a 99% loss. I think it went from $27 down to 27 cents. It'll be 100 soon. So anyways, thanks very much, guys. If you like what you see, please watch the next video.